Hello everybody, JP here for part 5 of Dark Cloud. Last time we accidentally put part 3 twice, so yeah, this is actually part 5, and last time was part 4, not part 3. So, yeah, we have titled this one Fish and Stuff, because I thought about it last night when I was laying in bed thinking about how do we want to play Dark Cloud next time. And I'm thinking we're going to do a couple things today, starting off. I want to upgrade a weapon to have another, like, ready-to-go synth sphere for the ranged characters, because, they don't really need the durable stat. They already use, like, almost nothing compared to melee characters. So, that comes down to me either using up this macho sword, which is one of a kind, or the chopper, to just level it up 5 times and crush it. Now, we also need a weapon for Ruby. We've already got Platinum Ring, which is going to upgrade up to our End Ring, but honestly, for Ruby and Goro, and the character from Act 4, I can't remember the guy's spear guy, I don't remember his name, we're probably just going to wait until way later in the game, and where we can just buy gems that max out their weapons really easily. I don't think we need to put that much effort into them, because, like, the last character in the string I remember being really strong, and Sao was also just amazing, and we already have Divine Beast title, which is, like, amazingly strong, and Toan, I'm completely fine with raising him manually. So, what I'm thinking about doing today is I want to fish to get the gems to level up the Dusak up to 7-branch sword, even though we really don't need it. And I want to get this chopper, and I want to backfloor farm this chopper with double fire elements every time in it, and get it to +5, and then synth it down, you know, or break it, into a synth orb that just has, like, some fire element and a bunch of attack power and stuff. And then we're going to give it to Ruby, so that we can beat the boss of this act really easily. So yeah, for now, we're going to go on another fishing hunt. Let me make sure we've got all our loot. We do. So let's see here. Go to other area. Marataki Village. And we're going to go do a little bit of fishing for a couple of gardens. I'm kind of tempted. You know what? Actually, let's go pick up, like, 1 potato cake. Let's try, shall we? Alright, so... dang it. I honestly can't remember the floor that the digging enemies spawn in. Let's see here. Molar, I think. Oh, you can only steal potato cakes from them later on. You can't steal it from them early on. How have I gotten potato cakes then? Well, damn. Okay, never mind. We'll go here and we'll just leave. I don't remember what I got a potato cake from, and the wiki doesn't tell you. So, this game's actually got, like, a really bad wiki. I mean, for one, the first and second games kind of share most of the pages, and they really should have just been broken up on their own. That's fine. Alright, let's turn the volume down. Because we're going to go to the waterfall. And as we know, the waterfall is the ruiner of eardrums. Honestly, I don't mind trying different times a day. So let's save our game. And we're going to save state. Because fishing is tedious, and I don't want to farm forever. And, okay. We did nighttime last time, but I don't feel like any specific time of day is really that crazy for fish. I could be wrong, but I don't know. So yeah, we're definitely starting off with a fishing segment. If we get a nibble, we'll save it, and we'll keep trying to get that fish. And we'll do this. If we want to get the 7-branch sword, we need 500 fishing points, because we're like 5 gems away from getting it. And conveniently, the back floor of floor 14, or layer 14 of the shipwreck, is all enemies that are really weak to melee abilities. It's only one enemy type, and it's a really easy enemy type to kill with melee. Alright, let's see if this is a fish. A marten. So right now we're using the poison apples to try getting a marten. Yeah, the fish RNG, though, is kind of lame. Sometimes you just gotta sit here and wait for, like, literally ever. If I wanted the, like, fishing to take that long, I'd do it in real life. Yeah. Yeah, see, this waterfall is why we're definitely not gonna go for, like, trying to farm up the Chronicle or some endgame weapons here. Because, like, I could probably beat the game, like, 4 times by the time I fished up enough points in this lake specifically to max out a weapon. I mean, the dungeons themselves take, like, literally no time. You can fly through them real quick. Let's see. Don't think that fish is interested. But I do think it's really confused. Yeah. So you can tell that fish is definitely not interested in this type of bait. So let's go check out that one over there. The one that just literally moved out of the way as I threw the rod at it. Or the bait. Come back here! Let's see. And it's going to go in the other complete direction. Or not. Yeah, not interested. You? I'm down for, like, any of this fish. Like, any marten is absolutely fine. And I think the fishing tactic is going to be just, like, tease the fish, see if it's even interested. If not, move on to the next fish. Yeah. So, that tells me that there's no martens in this pond. Or, in this instance of the pond, so let's reset. And according to the guide, you can catch them any time of day, so... You know, you both were, like, right here a second ago. There are so many fish in this one. Damn. Well, I guess we'll keep the rod here for a minute. Kind of see what comes by. There should really be no fishing point that you can't reach with the rod. Have I tested you? I don't even remember. Yeah, I think I already tested this one. I think we're a little too far away to know, but I think... Yeah, see that right there? It would have gone for the bait if it was the type of bait for that fish. And test you. I didn't realize that was where I was aiming. Alright, you're gone. Alright. We'll die of old age before that fish comes back to us, so let's just reset. That was a lot of fish that just flew, like, swam by that and didn't even care. Wow. At least we tested them all super quick. Yeah, if they go hide up in the waterfall, that's basically an instance I'm not going to wait for. We're going to keep it fun and interesting. I mean, not that this is either one of those two things, but... You. Nibble! It is pretty crazy how rare the good fish are here. I see one under us, but let's go for this guy. Probably too small, though. Yeah. I don't think it's quite big enough. Nope. I saw it turn around, but that's just the fish being weird. I think that one's too small as well. Please. Bro. Bro fish? Okay. Like I said, I'm not gonna, like, play with the AI a whole bunch of the fish by waiting for them to come out of there. We're just gonna, like, kind of tease what we see, but yeah, the minute they go back in that waterfall, reset. Oopsies. Yeah. Alright, there's a couple of big ones down there. I can't tell. Some baby fish in there. We don't want those. So there's two fish in the corner right there that are probably the size that could be. One of them went under the waterfall. Yeah, we could run around this entire dock, run around the entire area, and then pray that one of these fish will stay there by the time we get to it, but it probably wouldn't. These fish have, like, Grand Theft Auto civilian AI. Hold on a second. Okay. Sorry, I got to answer some texts. That's a big one. Maybe. Please? No. It would have already gone for it. What a lame minigame. Do people really enjoy fishing in this game, I wonder? Maybe interesting. I guess maybe the waterfall is a bad example of it, because like the pond is actually pretty cool. Because it's actually like the right size for this type of activity. But here I feel like too many of your attempts will just go unrewarded no matter what, because the fish won't come ever close enough. Well, I guess unless maybe you sit here for like 20 minutes. But then you also run the risk of it just not plain being the right fish. Yeah. We'll give this about 10 more minutes. And then we're just gonna like effortlessly burst down the dungeon without the upgrades that we don't need anyways. Yeah, I don't want to... if I can get the Muscalaca, I think we're probably going to be just that much better off. Oh, there's fish over here too, how funny. Like, I definitely want to upgrade early and get strong, but at the same time, I really don't want to put, like, 3 game clears worth of effort into fishing. That's too much of a commitment. Work smart, not hard. Let's see. Yeah. That big old fish. I keep doing that. I'm pressing X too fast. Maybe. That's 2 big fish, like, right there. Neither of which are Martins, apparently. I wonder if maybe Martins could just be really small, too. The test. We just need this fish to come a little bit more this way. So right now we're waiting for that fish right up to our right. And it went completely the opposite direction. Definitely got its highs, but yeah, overall, I don't think I like fishing that much. Doesn't really feel like playing the game. I know it's a core concept of the game, but it doesn't really feel like I'm playing a game when I'm doing fishing. Maybe there's controls I'm missing out on the reeling of it. Like, if you could reel it in or, like, cast further, I think that would be a little bit more. This just kind of seems very... The controls of the fishing minigame and, like, the coverage that it has feels very beta. They're so limited. Maybe Tone's just a really bad fisherman, though. There. You there, baby fish. And there could be different times of day, but since, like, I don't see anything saying that they can't be caught at the middle of the day. Or at any time of the day. That's why we're trying what we're trying. We've only ever caught, like, 2, so it's not like we have a very good, like, sample size of what can't happen. I don't think these fish are the right ones. I don't see any big ones this one. Yeah. Yeah. No? You know what? Yeah. Cool. Okay. Oops. I was like, I'm bored of fishing. That's terrible. Oopsies. Let's go level 5 a weapon with a bunch of fire element in it and just like continue the game. Maybe it's just today, but like I really don't feel like bashing my head against the wall with fishing. It's kind of lame. It's kind of weird the way the pacing works. Either you spend like 30 hours fishing for weapons, or you just like burst down the game to get to the end of the game where you can just buy the gemstones in the Gallery of Time, and you just like power level your characters like at the point where you're finally probably starting to slow down. Alright, so what we need to do for this grind is... I know the Gaffer's Buggy sells it. I don't know who else does, but I want to get a bunch of fire element. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spend the whole afternoon fishing for the chance of getting gems. I'd rather progress. So let's begin the weapon grind. Short one, but one nonetheless. So we're gonna want to get 10 of these. I know it sounds crazy, but it's gonna have its reasons. Oh my god, all the loot from earlier. Probably should buy a couple more of those. Petit fish. We'll sell that because... Oh! We actually could have just bought the ice cube and gone. Oh, whatever. Actually, I think we're probably fine on repair powders for now. Alright, so now let's go by... I don't remember the storage. Oh, it's the old man. That's right. Let's go and deposit the fishing bait for now. Still on the fence about these, but most likely going to do what I said and just combine them for the weapon that we want, or combine our durable into something. Yeah. That kitchen knife is so weak. Like... Ah! Or is it you? We're gonna save it before we do that. But yeah, I think we're just gonna make this real quick. Do we want to throw anything in it? Does it have any stats worth... And it's got a lot of anti-marine. We can just keep trying to increase that. Alright, we're going to save it real quick and try this. We're going to save state it, because we're in a house, I'm lazy. So let's see. Now, what we're going to do is... We're going to kill the point of this whole... Yeah, this gives us 10 attack, so we're going to end up coming out about actually the same. Yeah, we're just going to dump a bunch of random stuff in there. Actually, no, we probably won't. Alright, so, ready. So now, this thing has durable. But, like I said, I just don't... Is there even a good reason to? I mean, I guess to get a little bit more ice element. Sure. Don't even care, really. We're gonna end up with a lot of power-up powders in due time. Like, not in due time, but over time. So now, like I said, it's a lot... I don't like the weapon swap technique because it still takes a little while to do, and we have the sound issues. So now, let's status break. And, like, the power powders just save us, like, probably an hour worth of grinding with just that weapon alone. Why does it not replace that? That's weird. Oh, probably because I have to go here, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, we can move stuff around like that. I like it. So now, if we customize the Dewsack, whoa. So, we actually gained like 2 damage from doing that, funny enough. And, excuse me. We now have Quench and Durable in the same weapon. And it's just an orb that we can take anywhere we want. So, for example, if we're going to be maxing out... Where is it? Like this chopper right here, for Ruby's sake? Just pop this in here for a minute. Make it a hell of a lot stronger. And we have no elements on it, though. What we do need to remember, though, is not to, not to accidentally synth or upgrade these into this, otherwise it's going to waste the synth sphere. So we're not trying to build this up at all. We're just going to get this weapon to 5 with as many like plus fires as we can for 5 levels to get 30 fire element, and then we're just going to roll it down. Yeah. Let's see. Because it also got us 18 fire damage. And like 24 or 25 or maybe 20, even 26 attack power for Ruby. Which will make her... It won't make her super strong against Lasai, but it'll be good enough. Now, we have 5 auto repair powders. That's, you know what, that's actually buy two or 3 more. Because the enemies we're going to be fighting are, like, they do block. There we go. You know, we really don't need 5 anti-poisons, do we? Okay, there. We're going to save our game. Oops. Wait, did I actually save it or no? Okay, we did. The struggle. I always press select first. I don't know why. But anyways, we're going to go to Queens. So basically what we're going to be doing right now is go do some backfloor farming for a minute to get this weapon to +5, synth it, put it in Ruby's weapon, and go and kill the boss. Move on to Muskalaka, get a point of being able to fish, and set up the shop for easy bait. And we'll be good. Oh my god. I pressed select, and now I can't unselect. So stupid. Like, how can I go to the trash travel menu but not place my character exactly where he was already standing? Because I saw this treasure chest and I want it. Yes. Nice. 7 defense. That's good news. Let's save it again, because that was a max roll for defense stat. Floor 14, back to floor. I don't think it's going to take us very long at all to get this synced up, which is nice. We still want to get a 5-foot nail, but we can't get that till Sun and Moon Temple anyways. And then the stop weapon, we're probably just going to farm for a weapon directly that containing stop. I don't really want to like boost a weapon to that yet. Now, let me see here. We could put the synth gear into her weapon, but I don't care enough right now. Oh, yeah, let's turn the sounds back up too, huh? There we go. I always forget that I have to, like, turn it down from the waterfall. Aww. Attack me! It was a joke. Well, in case we need it, we have it. If we can find a big chest, that'd be really nice too right now. But we probably won't. I think Ruby's already set on lightning. She is not. Or thunder. Yeah, thievery is such an easy way to make Gilda. I love it. So the Divine Beast title's full, but we don't really need to upgrade it right now. That's not what we're aiming for, so we'll ignore that. Oh! Every time! Hate you. I wonder if there's something I'm doing that's causing more King Mimics. Because it's been a majority of big chests. Okay, yeah, we're not gonna wait for those enemies to put their guards down. We're just gonna go. Oh, wrong way. There we are. We'll repair soon. Map. You know it. I don't know if we have ice left, but it's a biggie. Yes. Alrighty. I am gonna have to be right back in a minute, though, to go open the garage. We do have to be careful, though, because, like, we don't have... Let's see. Yeah, so we're gonna burn durability. And then stuff like that's gonna happen where we just get hit, like, out of nowhere. You know what? Because we're not dead. Oh, there's no pool, is there? Let's go double check that there's no pool. I don't think there is, which is gonna make this actually really freaking annoying. Yeah, God. Okay, that's lame, but we'll figure out a way around it, I guess. And I don't think this weapon has any holy. Okay, yeah. Oh no! Yeah, we got ourselves poisoned. Bad move. Okay. Got you. Oh, no you don't. Oh dang, these enemies still hurt even with durable. Good god, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, so, now, the goal. Oops. Why did I think that its ABS was full? Hmm. For some reason I thought it had full ABS. Oh well. Alright, we'll go there last because we're gonna have to come back and forth unless we run out of healing items. Which is actually kind of likely. So he managed to block in the end of the combo. Oh, no. Oh. I'm pressing the wrong inputs. And you know what? These enemies can't freeze us. Big brain. Yeah, them blocking the last hit is really dumb. We gotta be careful, because that's like a lot of extra durability to eat. Alright. Double fire. Upgrade. Overall, this won't take too long. Gem? Or Dran's Feather too, yeah, that works. Some of the things about this game are just like all over the place. We got some money. Definitely gonna burn a lot of money doing this, though. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that last hit, but I'm really glad I did. No! God damn it. Might as well use a regular repair powder real quick. What? Are you kidding me? Are you joking? What the hell is that? Melee is just real garbage here. Like, the effort to reward ratio is crazy bad. God damn it. Guess what I just didn't mean to do. Alright, so pop that. 3 runs maybe for that. Okay. Let's wait for him to knife us. How about that? So it's like a repair powder per enemy. Okay. This is why we're maxing on a range character. Also why we're not, like, maxing out very many characters. Let's give a cheese to the dumpster fire, that is Ton, and try again. Oop. We're gonna see that Chronicle, like, on dungeons where we have no choice but to use this poor buddy. All that effort into, like, a badass sword that we're never gonna use. Machine Gun Guy and Sal, on the other hand... The genie should be fairing them. Maybe fair a little Ruby, but... Ruby's kind of slow. Oh. Let's see... Well, we have no more of those left. Melee carrot. I just cannot get the hang of melee. That's terrible. Boom. Alright, let's repair the weapon. Anytime we can, like, just catch it, we're going to. It's cheap, but... Gotta save that money. Oh my god. Why would those be in the pool? Congratulations on beating a floor where enemies almost insta-kill you every hit. Here's a Dran's Feather. This might actually get us how much we need, but probably not by a little bit. It might be a little too far. This little hat just stays on there, doesn't move anywhere. Did they put 3 of these in the same freaking room? Are you kidding me? Damn it! I want that to work and it doesn't. I didn't even press it that time, it just queued it up. I'm already, like, dreading raising a melee character at all. They're just so much worse. Hit enemy a couple of times, wait for it to block, move out of the way, wait for it to come to you. Repeat. It's just so basic. Range isn't that much harder, but the enemy mechanics are just so gross. Alright. I think we're almost out of repair powder, too. Yeah. Oh, God. Wait, that's not a repair powder. That is. I was like, wait, where's the arrow? I think we've already used more repair powder than Sal did for, like, the whole thing. So maybe a couple hits and bait. Oh, great. It's so fast. They're not weak to fire, but we have a lot of it. Quick block. Ooh. We ran out of speed. Oh, okay. Yeah, no thank you. We're almost out of water, too, finally. We get a lot out of it right now with thirst. I mean, with drench. Damn it, we went for it. Alright. Let's use our last repair powder. Hopefully we'll run out of actual repair powders. Wait, is this an ice gem? A blizzard gem. We might actually run out of repair powders, believe it or not. That's kind of crazy. Even with durable. I mean, granted, these enemies are taking a lot of hits to kill, but... Holy hell, even with durable, we're gonna go through like 10 repair powders just to get a +5 weapon. Jesus. We could go for the swing when they melee us, but it's not worth the risk. It's basically a death sentence to get hit by these guys. And we're technically only, like, what you would consider at level for this area. So, you know, they're late Act 3 enemies, and we've only completed Act 3. So the tricky part's gonna be, how the hell do we take out 3 of them in the little tiny room? Or do we even bother? It seems like 2 of them are interested in us at once. What? Come here, you. Yeah, see, we don't want to get caught by the poison from another one while we're focusing one down. I think we got it, though. No, we did not. Okay. You get kind of stuck in the committal. Like, when you start a combo, if you press X 5 times faster than the combo goes, it's gonna commit. That time, we were just too far from him when the combo started. Oh my god. Melee, why are you so bad? Also, camera, what the hell? Please max this weapon. Yay! Okay, cool. I gotta remember the camera being obscured is an actual threat. Easily can die. Alright, one more. And we probably need to get some water and tone. Let's see. Yes. I think we're still a hit away from death, too, so it's, if we get sliced even once, we're dead. No. I got stuck. There was literally nothing I could do. So stupid. Ooh. Oh, okay, they're faster than I thought. Game, could you please don't? Oh, and I just noticed we don't have a repair powder on. The efforts you go through to play the subpart combat type. Oh, he blocked it! Got him. Damn. Worth a shot, though. Ooh. We went for it. We went for it. That was stupid, but it worked. Alright. We just have to kill like 3 more of them, and the weapon will be done, and we'll take the hell out. Off. Not sitting here any longer than we have to. Because once we get this, we're just going straight for the Act 4. The weapon's just like, hello, remember me? Okay, now there's just one in here. Nice. Hiya! Hey. Oh, that was dangerous, actually. He could have, like, countered us. No! You're almost dead! There we go. Definitely cutting it close on weapon durability powders. But we'll live. Are you kidding me? One more? Yeah, one more. We'll go restock too. Like, before we start the next act, we'll definitely be all stocked up. Oh no. This is not a good area to fight you. Come here. Camera, what are you doing? Camera, what are you on Earth doing? Nice. Sure. Alright, we're good. We don't need to repair. Perfect. Alright. First off, park that weapon. Now, technically, we could absorb this synth sphere into this weapon. Would that not be a good idea? Because it's still going to have the two stats. I'm trying to think of how that could be a bad idea. I don't think it would be. We'll save state just in case. But I know I didn't want to do this originally, but it's not like this thing has any base stats in its name to matter. We're just doing it for the extra raw damage. It can only get better. At the point we're doing, because we're not going to mix multiple powerful weapons in a row. And we only need this little bump one time. What could go wrong? Boom. Now, if we go to weapons... First off, if we go to her... If we go to Sal, we go... Oop. Yeah, we gain a crap ton of damage, max out our endurance stat. We get a bunch of fire. Cool. And we get the other two abilities on top of thieving. But anyways, she doesn't need it, because we have Ruby with it. What's this do again? Okay. That doesn't matter. So this crappy gold ring +1 becomes kind of respectable. So we overcapped the damage on it a little bit. But it starts off with 15 fire, so that's fine. There. Is it super strong? No, but it should do at least like 40 damage to the boss of the act. And I don't really feel like raising... Like, we could get this platinum ring up to +5 with some gemstones and make it the next higher one, but it wouldn't have any fire element anyways. Oops. Yeah, that actually doesn't help us against the upcoming boss, like, at all. Yep, and we have 2 escape powders left. So now we're going to restock. And then we're going to go fight the boss. The next concern will be upgrading character 4 for his boss, but whatever. So we have 2 places we want to go. Actually, just one. No, we have to go to Lana's and we're going to go fight water. She's not selling anything I want. Does fight water have more stuff? Oh, you know what? See, Warrior's Washery, sorry. I know where we need to go. Buy 3 of those for now. And we need to go to Jack's store. I think yeah. Wait, Jack's a weapon shop guy, isn't he? Yeah. And Basker is the guy that holds on to gear. There's really no, like, shop here, is there? Weird. Let me double check. I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is just the guy that holds on to stuff. So what would be... Yeah. Can we just not buy auto repair powder in this town? No way. Do you sell it, Rudy? No. Probably gonna want more stand-in powder, I'll tell you that. Oh well, I guess we'll just buy regular repair powder. I mean, both characters we're playing are fast-paced, so whatever. Alright, we can buy apples now. Keep forgetting about that. Alright. I think we're good. Let's go try the boss. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah, the more I play melee characters, the less I like them. Just a lot more work for them. It's weird that layer 17 actually has Atla, too. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of weird. I hear an enemy. We just have to find the way out. So we already have its key. Yeah, right here. This boss threw me for a loop repeatedly when I was younger. I did not know how to beat it. Saya, I wonder how many years later that you'll be reading this. The opening of this music box signifies us overcoming our different status in society and joining as one. But I know that we would never be blessed by all to be together. But still, the 2 of us from the future have decided. The place will probably be a church at night, just the 2 of us. There would never be anyone blessing your future with a man of such low status. It is I, from the past. I send these heartfelt words to you. Congratulations, Your Majesty. The church! I've been waiting for you for a long time. Here, at the bottom of the ocean. Oh, she evil. Oh boy. This boss is really, really strong, I think. We're gonna run the hell away. Yeah. Alright. Let's remember how she attacks first. Alright, so she's got ice spikes. And little whirlwind thingies. But she seems to sit still. Do they home? Yes, they home! Oh my god. Oh no! Oh no! Oh wow. Holy crap! How the hell are you supposed to outrun those and hit her at the same time? I mean... Okay. Masterful game design there. Alright, let's wait here for her because she's frozen. And we'll use a cheese on her. So let's do this. I'm curious what these do. Oh! They make you invincible? Alright, well, I guess we're gonna be using the drinks. Sorry, it's gonna get crunchy. No way around it. I think she's almost dead, though. Oh god, that's gonna kill the crap out of me when those run out. Alright, I think we're getting close. Yeah. Woo! Maybe one more hit? Oh no! Alright, let's do this, this. I didn't realize stamina drinks were so strong. Holy crap. Noted, though. Trying to figure out how to get to her because those are faster than your character. Wait, is this a cover? Nope, definitely not. Oh, come on! Oh! Is she still frozen? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, we did it. Okay, so I guess you could just lure her to a pillar and then just keep doing that back and forth. But, you know, whatever. My bitterness lives on. Just cut her throat right now, Tone, please. She was mean to us. Most farted door sound ever. He looks either really disappointed or really high. I've always wanted. I wish I was able to return to that day. Huff, huff, huff. Sorry, I think I'm a bit late. I immediately realized it after you were gone. Weird popcorny sounds, by the way. Eternal life. It was meaningless for me. I was waiting all along. I was certain. I thought surely you would come. But you did not come. As time passed by, my heart became cold. I have been kept alive for 100 years by that sphere now, but living without you was like a world with time stopped. I felt as if I was left alone in a desert. Left all alone in a desert. I was never bitter towards you. I just wanted to see you. And she's got a lot of hair. Like, damn. Just one more time. Saya, I know you won't forgive me now, but please believe me when I say I've always say no more. I know. It's alright now. You're here now, aren't you? Saya. Dude, how much do you weigh? Like 800 pounds? Those footsteps are like drum beats. I'm sorry, Tone. Here, this is for you. You had it all along. Moon orb acquired. You were looking for it. A fruit vendor found it, gave it to me. I never needed it, but I kept quiet to lead you here. I suppose I ended up using you. Yeah, you did. What is up with everybody in this damn game? We're building up towns and saving people, and this town's the worst. Guy won't give us a discount. This guy's using us. I'm sorry. I needed you to win back Saya's heart. It's time for goodbyes. Thank you, Tone. Yeah, get out of here, Mr. Hefty. Ready, Saya? This will end it all. The end of a long, empty time. Let's go back together. No, the ice orb! That was a really good sound effect. Back to that day. And we're back. Full control of Tone. Let's see, is he in his shop anymore, or can we rob it? Also, that's the last we'll be using Ruby pretty much ever. Unless we're on a limited floor for her. Now we have Sal back. And super strong. Let's save our game. Definitely keep at least 4 stamina drinks with us always, because those were really nice. Oh yeah, he gone. I mean, I guess they did literally die. So. He's also painting his boat. See, if this was Mega Man Legends, this crack in the wall would have loot. Anyways. So yeah, that's Act 3 done. Soon we'll have Muskawaka, and we'll have a much better fishing spot, I think, than any of the other ones. From the looks of it. We're going to save it one more time. And then I need to be right back. So give me about maybe at most, I want to say 5 minutes. So yeah, be right back. Alright. We're back for now. We might have to pause in a little bit. Hi, Amy. Buddy has dinner cooked, but I was a little behind on reaching out to him, so... I don't know why the game is black, by the way. Let's fix that. Huh, it created a second window. Thank you. Garage door is open. And, yeah. If we end up stopping, it'll be to go grab some food, and we'll just come back after it. Not sure. Alright, now... Elio's whining. Yeah, I know, she's probably like, where did he go? I kind of disappeared. Alright, so let's go to the Brown Blue Village. Oh, he actually was gone. I might have to be right back again in a second. I didn't realize... I'll check on him in a minute. Yes, this is the one. We can now move the moonship. Shall we go? You betcha. Let's make it around there. Dude, really? Tone can barely fight, let alone jump. Toto, chop, rum, mandarina, lucky cookie, zucchini. Sure. That was a really long GIF-cat link, I guess. Zucchini sounds good. Maybe. Depending on what it goes on. Reminds me, they want to do a potluck at work on Tuesday. I don't really want to get together with that many people. It's just not the good time of year for that. I most likely will, Amy, don't worry. I don't intend to go to big get-togethers right now. It's just not appropriate. Dot, 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 dot. Dot, 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 dot. Moon! That's strange. It is not working. We both just... Aww. The moonship is not reacting to the orb. What is happening here? Sir, could it be that something's gone wrong at the Sun and Moon Temple, where the moonship is stored? What could go wrong? I don't know. The Sun and Moon Temple is a sacred place where the ancient king of the moon, Bamalumba Hamalumba, went to his eternal rest. If anything happens, it's our responsibility. Yes, indeed, but... You notice how, like, everybody's using Tone to do everything in this game? It's our duty here on this planet to maintain the Sun and Moon Temple. If anybody finds out that I neglected our duty, I'll be... dismissed. We have to do something or else we can't stay here. Deported, probably. I like it here. I don't want to leave this planet. Theo, do something, please. You say it like it's so easy. I haven't a clue what to do. That's fine, Amy. 750's fine, but I think Jeff might want to do something as well. I think something's already done on his end. I was going to check with him in a minute. You guys just keep on talking, huh? We have to go to the Sun and Moon Temple. Tone, let's go. Who was this again? Not a clue. Will you go to the Sun and Moon Temple? The moonship is stored in the deepest part of the temple. It really is hard for me to have to ask you such a thing. But I have work to do, you see, as mayor of the village. Theo will accompany you. Ah, come on. Sir, that's not fair. There's no work to do as mayor of the village. Now, please take care of Theo. Too bad he's not the guy with the machine guns we get later. I entered the Sun and Moon Temple and its periphery on your world map. Now, shall we go? To the Sun and Moon Temple! Here we are. This is the Sun and Moon Temple. Shall we go? Yeah, see, this point of the game on, I have, like, almost no recollection of. Because I've only made it this far once. Like, the one time I beat the game, I obviously made it through everything. But usually I just kind of got bored by queens, or just got stuck, or blew up a weapon. You can enter from here. Let us go. Or I upgraded to the wrong weapon path, and I was like, oh no! Why did I do that? Danger inside the temple. Oh, look who it is. If you want to stay alive, turn back. Now. Oh, you know something, eh? What's happened in this temple? This temple. It's full of monsters. The evil from the sky did it, there's no doubt. The village, too. He destroyed it. His evil's strong. No one can defeat it. It must be the Dark Genie, meaning that Muskalaka has been destroyed too. Oh, Muskalaka is a village of the Sand Warriors west of this temple. Are you from Muskalaka? Yes, Ungaga. Welcome to the team, buddy. I'm Ungaga. I'm not a very strong warrior. Couldn't protect the village. It was my responsibility. I was the only one who survived. It's so shameful. Ungaga? Wow, I know that name. The name of the strongest of the Sand Warriors. Cool. I'm not cool at all. I'm weak. Too weak. Come on, let's go together. With Ungaga with us, we'll have nothing to worry about. I'm weak. I'm no warrior. If I go, I'll be useless. I won't be a burden. I won't go. Wow. It reminds me of that, section of One Piece, when they got hit by the negative hollow. Tone, I need to talk to Ungaga for a while. Could you please go take a look at the temple on your own? I just can't leave a person in this state alone. I'll stay here with Ungaga. Please go ahead. Hell yeah. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna end up using... So, Tone's gonna be our Atlahor, and then Sal's gonna be for just, like, general slaying and killing of monsters, because she does it very effortlessly. Whee! Sun and Moon Temple 1. For Atla. I don't remember how long this dungeon is. Yeah, exactly. Name a better character. I'll wait. Secret Path Key. I wonder if that's the name of this area's back floor. Or if that's just like the side room. Get out of here. Ooh. Cool. Cabin. Let's see, what's this take? Oh, it does take that key, so we already got a back floor key. That's kind of cool. Odds and ends. I don't know what the next floor item is here. True power. And we'll make back all the money we spent in the earlier act. Not that we hurt on money, like, at all. And it looks like we've already looted all the treasure chests. So we'll just go to the next... Oh, wait, we can't, because we haven't gotten the thing. Flying enemies, I don't think can drop the key. Ah. I wonder if this is a one-key dungeon like the last ones. Let's find out. Well, I mean, we can't find out for a couple bars, but you know what I mean. Yay! Go further or don't go. Oh, the doors have the moon symbol on the backside. It's kind of cool. Alright, so let's update our notes. 4-2. No ABS. Luckily, we don't care about that. Huh, the bomber enemy drops a bomb. You don't say. Stone key. Ah, that must be for the mid door. No. No. Nice. Sorry, I had a sneeze that was just not coming. So that means we could just skip ahead of this floor, because we've already got the key. Everybody probably knows how I handle the main dungeons. I just burn them. It's pretty fun just to plow the dungeons through. Just like get the objective and go. Cool. Big floor, but... I don't know what the fishing spot... Totem Temple Head 2. Yeah, I don't know if the fishing spot is actually Atla or if it's just native to this zone. We'll find out. We'll probably do 5 floors and run back. Yeah, especially on a no ABS floor, there's really no point killing anything. Ooh. Mini totem pole. Cool. A big chest would be nice. Oh, hi. Thank you. A heckin' big hammer. I'm gonna look that up, because I don't know what that does. Let's see. Holy crap! Hell of a strong hammer! Wow. It rolled. It has 10 every element, 45 and undead, and 20, 25, 20 for metal, mimic, and mage. 4 slots, and 99 attack. Alright, can't equip it yet. Okay, so this is going to be the weapon that we start. Like, if we were to synth up another weapon, it would definitely be this one. Because, like, that's a guaranteed minimum of 60 extra attack power. And for Ruby, honestly, what we're looking for right now is just finding her a better weapon, just straight up, instead of having to upgrade. That's extremely nice. Shame we never play the character, though. I am kind of tempted to see how hard he hits with the special. Let's see. For laughs. We won't even throw any attachments in it yet. Wow. What? Damn, boy. Alright, let's go this way. These enemies are nice and fast. I like that. We're on an absolute killing spree right now. Should have behaved itself. Ooh! Probably a mimic holding our key. Maybe not, though. Okay, wow. Why do we have Tone? No longer best friends with him. Goro instantly just became a badass. Oh, I didn't even see this guy. Maybe he survived from earlier. Road. It's Three Sisters' house. I wonder if there's three sisters living there. Oh my god. I think we broke him for a second. Nice. Oh, we missed a room. How did I not? Shell? Eggshell? Was it not a shell from the oh, it's money. Oh, why did I not realize that would happen? Cabin? Lots of cabins here. Let's see. Normal chests don't really ever have anything good, but we'll probably go to them. No. Oops. What? The delayed reaction explosion! Oh, we got Brooke. Nice, we have the store unlocked, I think. Because I think Brooke in the store, that's a bait shop, or like an overall shop. Which means we can buy potato cakes now. Aww. My artwork? Might need to move the painting. Is it that visible? Okay, enjoy. Oh! Aww. We don't need no weapons for him. Damn. I don't know if we could buy a weapon for Ruby, but she's the one we need a weapon for really badly right now. She's definitely our weakest party member by a long shot. Come on, N'Gaga, what happened to you? I heard that N'Gaga was the strongest warrior in the whole Musca Desert. Maybe he used to be, but not anymore. He failed to protect the village. He is no longer a warrior. He's weak now. But I mean, look at the dude, he's kind of ripped. You know what? Being strong in on the battlefield and being truly strong as a person are not the same, are they now? ... What do you think of Tone, the one who was with me? What do I think? I don't understand. I sense something very strong from that person. Like a will, a power from deep within him, in his heart. I don't know exactly what it is. Yes, Tone is strong. I am weak. Oh boy. So emo. Alright. Although no ABS floors keep happening like really early, funny enough. Oh, we're fine, Amy. The one in the corner. The Dark Souls one. Jabubu's house. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah! You know what? Look at the damage of it. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Money, money, money. A lot of mimics here. Nice. Back here somewhere? Yeah. We found fire. Alright, so that's gonna require the little mid door key. What the hell is up with all the treasure chests? Ah, secret path key. Wow. We're gonna be rolling in those. I really wish I could fix this out. Mini totem pole. Yeah, I know by the end of this act we gotta at least get to the 7-branch sword. Oh god. No, stop it! Damn it. I don't even know why I bothered. Oh, I don't have the level key yet. So actually I do need to bother. Alright, let's go down here and around, because we haven't been here yet, and it's going to be a dead end. So we might as well clear it. I don't think we found the key yet. I don't know how I can ever remember. More totem poles. Oh my god. Oh my god. I like how we're still on like the first repair powder. It's just so good. What? Oh my god. Alright, we're good. Oh, there's another enemy in this room. Heh. Nope. Okay, we didn't accidentally miss anything. Almost forgot about that. That could be a 5-floor trip back to a save point. You know what I'm saying. Looks like a part only Sal can do. What? Do we really have to get the new character out already? Wow. Wait. Never mind. I was like, is it something for the new guy? No way. And it wasn't. Oh, that did not work. Nice. I didn't realize there's another chest there. Alright, we have the, we have everything looted on this floor, so we're just gonna go. I don't know, I like speeding through dungeons, it's fun. We are gonna have to be right back out to floor 5 before we start building, though, because I gotta go check on something real quick. Oh! Well, look at this. Whatever are we going to do? So... 4-5, Goro only. Luckily for us, and unluckily for the enemies, Goro got a new weapon. Oh no, we're gonna get hit by that. Wow, we insta-killed him with that. You know what we can do? Oh my god. Okay. Let's go wild. Wait, did I walk right past this? You have to remember, Goro's so fast that it's hard to remember. Wow, we can already leave the floor. Cool. Oh, is it right here? No. That's money. Or Gilda. I keep running past chests because they're so hard to see. That don't matter. Actually, free healing and water? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, why not, right? I just had to know. Goro sends him in the, like, next week. Nope, no matter. We already have the key. No point repairing this yet. I wonder if Last Judgment is even on its way to being like the best weapon. What the hell? Wow. All the mimics. Was it right here? It was. Okay, cool. Alright, now we're gonna go back to town. And I want to look up Last Judgment. Like, which one is that? Oh, that goes to the bell hammer. The tall hammer, sorry. The tall hammer is not Goro's best weapon. It's really easy to make, but it's, not that great. Okay, well. That music just started, didn't it? Oh. We'll save the gourds for when we get Ungaga on our team. Ungaga weak, Tone strong. Ungaga is in bad shape. I'll have to talk with him. Let's see here. Oh, nope. Huh, we can't select menu here. Do we have to go outside? Muskaraka. Is it Muskaraka or Muskalaka? Depends on where you look. Let's see. Muskalaka. Muskaraka. You? Confident in his own beauty. Yeah, we don't have Jabubu yet. Three sisters, huh? Alright, so three sisters aren't totem poles. Nice. Don't really have much yet, but that's okay. Let's look at my map. I said I wouldn't build this before, but I'm gonna do this real quick. Nope. You, and you. There we go. Alright. Jabubu's house. So let's see. Oh, there's already a house here? What the hell? So that's one exit. Where's the other exit? There. So if we were facing them like this... Jabubu's house. Would need to go, like, somewhere way over here. Because there's supposed to be a road. No, it doesn't have to be, but... Yeah. Totem pole A. We'll throw that here for now. It's supposed to go somewhere in that general area. Brooke's house. And Three Sisters' house. Goes here. So we're still missing the Oasis. That's the important one. Because once we get Oasis, we can fish. And then... Alright, those are all put down. Trees, I guess? I mean... I don't think these really matter as much as the guides say. We're just gonna do this for now. Boop. And then I see chests, so let's go grab them. Hello. Nice, 7 more defense. Tone's got 44 defense. It's pretty good. And then, what is this gonna be? A fish candy or something? Yeah. Oh wow. For the best character on the team. Poor Sal's just getting busted. Hi there, loot. Thank you. We'll save that for our new party member in a little while. And Brooke, nice to meet you. You're from No Room Village, right? I could tell easily. Could you attach a storage cabin? I have many things left here. I think we have one. Oh yeah. Cool. That was easy. Did nothing spawn outside? Brooke, you cheapskate. What are we gonna do about him? Aha! There you are. Today I have something I want to tell you. Come over here and look at my pea suit. When I first saw you, I knew right away who you were. You are the son of the warrior Aga. Aga once came to Muskalaka. When I first saw him, I sensed something special in him. Aga was an amazing man. Something about him drew everyone to his side, just like you. Now, he fought well, especially with swords. He told me he was making a journey to find an amazing treasure. I don't know if he found it or not, but when he visited here again, he left the golem, Gosuke, here. You said you were on a quest to defeat the Dark Genie. Your father left you a tip for defeating him. I think Aga knew this day would come. The entire purpose of his journey could have been exactly that. I really believe that's true. I have faith in you. You can do it. Yes, I really do believe you can defeat the Dark Genie. Here, take this. Thank you. And I do have a stock for some items here. Not much, though. Take them on your adventure. Oh, but I do have to charge you for them. I have to earn a living, you know. Take care. So long. We ended up not needing as many of those, which is fine. We don't need that many of those. Nice, we can buy these again. And we can buy potato cakes! I forgot. Honestly, with save states, 6 should be enough for a while. Wait, there's a chest here. Never mind. That was his face. I thought his face was a chest. Nice. Undead Buster. I just see money. Cheese. We don't need healing items for a while because we're just playing ranged characters, so getting hit's a little harder. Although the enemies later on will probably be really ranged, so too. We'll see. Did I put this one backwards? Yeah. Camera. Wait, no. Wait. Oh, it's just not open yet. I see. What is this area, I wonder? It's a house that's just been here. Oh, yeah. And Gargo is going to be kind of set when we get him. Not really, but he just won't be not bad. He won't be terrible. Okay. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Check on something. Alright, be back in about 5 minutes. We're back. Got some chicken and, or not chicken, sorry. Some, beef and dumplings. Or beef and biscuit, I don't know. I have an opening container, but I did try a piece of the meat, and it's so good. I have too many friends that cook really well. It's dangerous. Alright, let's go back to the Sun and Moon Temple. And I don't know what floor we have to wait to stop for Ungaga. I mean, let's just let it be a surprise, right? I'm kind of like interested in trying some barrens in a smaller fishing spot. That's gonna be nice. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's nice because I want to actually get my weapons upgraded. But God, fishing is just so boring. I seriously can't believe how damn overpowered Goro is. Whoopsies, did it again. Oh! I thought I was gonna insta-kill him, so I wasn't scared. Hi, Mr. Blair. Bye, Mr. Blair. I don't know enemy weaknesses here, and I don't care. Not enough right now. Hey, girl. Oh, hi, Ellie. Now scratch the dogs real quick. Hey, bear. Now they're both here. Alright, no more. You guys are gonna start barking if I let you. These enemies don't hit very hard. That's kind of nice. I do not like that sound effect. Nagita. Perhaps one of the three sisters? We'll definitely use a regular repair powder on Sal's weapon. Ooh. Alright, so this is where the hidden room is. Oh. The enemies seem to have gotten more health on this floor. Interesting. Hi. Nice. Oh, good layout. Excuse me. Boo-boo! Hey, we found the guy for the house. Weakling. Oh! Banana. Oh! Oh, good lord, the durability loss! Get out of here, melee garbage! Meanwhile, Sal's just like, yeah, 2-hit. I think I'm on fire for his element right now, but good god. The damage bonuses for the elemental varieties of weapons do not, at this point in the game, justify the fact that you do either no damage or slightly more damage. Really oddly scaled. We didn't actually have to kill him, but... Oh yeah, we did, huh? No, we didn't. Never mind. What? Okay, first off, cool. Second off, what? Like... So the fact that we have at one point in time ever caught a Martingarian tells us how the chests work? What? I mean, I'm not complaining, but... That's incredible! So the Bandit Ring... I think that this starts on equal terms of Platinum Ring, or like near it. So, what we've actually found is the next weapon to combine into our big synth sphere. That's exciting. Then we just need stop, crit, drain, and we're good. Alright, next floor. I was like, what am I doing? Oops. Sorry, buddy. Come on, Angaga. You can save the world. Angaga, can I ask you something? I'm listening. Angaga, you are a warrior. What does a warrior fight for? I made an oath to fight for Mikala, but I failed to save Mikala. Mikala? Angaga, is she the one you care for? Mikala is my fiancée. I loved her. Mikala is dead? She disappeared with the village. Oh, I see. So that's why you are so down. Well, let me tell you. I assure you, Mikala is still alive. Is that true? Probably. You can't just make these. You can't just say that. Oh look, shooting star. Lucky cookie zucchini. What? What? Alrighty. Give me the oasis. Unless I already got it and I didn't see it. Stairway. Petite fish. This is a cool looking dungeon though. They all are. I like all the dungeons in this game. Okay. You know what? We can just use a regular repair on him. Alright, I don't have the good sphere in this weapon either. Not that you should need it. Oh yeah, I should, because like, now I'm only using an on-par weapon with the act of the game we're in. Yo. Ooh. No, no. Yeah. I know all about your delayed explosions. Get the hell out of here. Wait, does Goro still have... He does. I'm an idiot. Sorry, I had a piece of food in my mouth. Or stuck. Oh, cool. Let's go down here. Thank you for the double bomb. Not. That's money. Kind of a nasty floor, but... Oasis! That's what I'm talking about. We don't have the key yet, so we gotta keep killing stuff. Devia. We don't have the egg yet, and I bet you the other half of this dungeon has at least one or two more, money. One or two more Atlas spheres. Let's go grab them, or check for them. We'll go all the way to the last room and then just backtrack us towing, if you have to. We have the key now, so what am I doing? Huh. And that's an extra, like, 150 Gilda. Why not, right? Might as well just get him out of our way. Cool. So yeah, going up to floor 10. Oh man, an enemy that can tear like 50 durability off a regular weapon? Already dead. Nothing else in this room, right? Nah. Mini totem pole 1? Well, not literally one, but just another one. Stairway. 19 gilda, yeah. The low amount of gilda that enemies drop versus the items they give you just makes me think like big bucks isn't worth it. Like at all. I wonder if we should just use ice. Oh, we don't have much ice. Whatever. Huh, maybe we do get more of a benefit than I thought. I'm pretty wrong about that. I guess even a little bit of element goes a long way, perhaps. What's this way? Okay, well. Alright, that's the next floor. So we know we're gonna have to go backwards from here. Oh. Right. What? Let's not win? How is green not wind? It better not be blue. Okay, I guess I'm colorblind. Nope, too far away. Maybe this will be the like the mid door key. Oh, this level is weird. Hey. We can't do that yet, so we gotta go back this way. We don't have the keys, like either one of them. Nope. Since we know we're gonna have to go backwards, we'll just go to the end of this part. This is either a map or maybe a mimic. Or none of the above. I'm waiting for the floor that forces us to use Ruby, because it's going to be really sad. Prisoner cabin. Now we gotta go all the way down and right. And I don't think we have the key yet. As usual, I've forgotten. Yeah, we don't have the King's Crest. We gotta keep our murder on. Makara! Nice. There we are. So that's gotta be in the map, so we're gonna ignore that chest. Oh, this way. Cool, bro. Something's going on up there. Looks like some geek snuck in. Wanna go get him? Take it easy, brother. Let's just have a talk and settle this. That poor geek must have a good reason to come all the way here. Oh, you're such a wuss, Skull. Hey, bro, do you speak that human's language? ... I have no choice. This is our destiny. Let's do it, brother. Yeah! Complete weenies. But Black Wind bars the way. If you can get it blown away, we can get through. Yeah, so this is the floor that makes us go get the other character. Oh yeah, we gotta actually leave. Alright, time for Gaga to join the team. Somehow. Oh right, because we have Makala back! Right. Alright, let's go put Makala down. I didn't even think about it until just now. Ha! And we can toss out some fishing, maybe? Maybe? First, let's look for treasure. Nice. Dang, range characters keep getting low defense boosts, but that's fine. They're already overpowered enough. Nice. Dawn of the last day. 24 hours remain. Or 12 hours remain, whatever it is. Alright, let's look at our map. Prisoner cabin. Goes... Alright, so let's look at it like this, right? Wait, no, like this. So the prisoner cabin should go all the way over here. Like here. What's the hint? Not a resident, but totally settled in. That looks like a man. Okay. No, the Oasis is supposed to go, like, right in the corner. Alright, so that means... we didn't move these over enough, I think. Because the first exit is supposed to be here. Unless... No, I have it right. And these two go right next to it. This one faces left. Oh, that's not the one I can move. Haha. This actually goes higher. Okay. There's nobody here yet, so we'll just rob their house real quick. Sometimes the camera just gets stuck. Okay, can't go in there yet. We'll be seeing this fishing spot soon. Yeah, look how small this is! That's gonna be 1,000,000 times better than a waterfall. Alright, let's go visit the three sisters now. We built their house backwards. Are you kidding me? No, we didn't, did we? Yeah, we did. Don't judge me. I'm not a builder. Gord. Hey, little boy. Hiya, I'm Divya, the middle sister of the three sisters. Nice to meet you. What do you need? Cabin. You, what do you want from this village? I'm Nagita, the eldest of the three sisters. Don't you forget that. Oh, I won't. Dresses. And Makala is not here. So either they're outside or they're all hanging out with Gaga on the other end. Which is most likely what the case is. We have him in, which is good because we can test bait that way. Wow, we have all this stuff for him. Alright, let's go get Gaga on our team. I didn't save Makara. I'm so sorry. Makara? Makala. I must save her now. Hey, Don, I saw a shooting star. It's a good sign. We might get lucky. Alright, okay, I guess she is just floating around this town somewhere? Or maybe I straight up missed her. Or we have to build an extension this year. Oh, there's somebody out here. Come here, walking arrow. Jabubu! Wow, I've never seen you before. Aha! I see. It's you. The boy I hear about stirring things up. My name is Jabubu. Pleased to meet you. What do you want? Hey. Makala. How do you do? Welcome to Muskalaka. I am Makara, the baby of the three sisters. It is a pleasure to meet you. Please keep the tradition of the Pole Guardian. Let's build this up first. Wow. I love how we had just enough stuff for those two houses. Like I said, I think that's the way the game designs it. Oh, Tone, welcome. Wow, pretty sharp kid. Coming to collect this reward already. Sorry, I can't help you. Shall I give you some candy, dear? You want some makeup, lady? Oh, sis. Tone didn't come here for that. Don't be mean. Did you hear that? Here we go again. Makara's got this bad habit of vilifying people. Ha! I didn't mean it that way, Stop it. Old deal. You two are always fighting lately. Makara, you're alive! Ongaga. Uh-oh. Not this guy again. Makara, I'm really glad you're still with us. I really am. I'm happy too, Ongaga. There looks to be a very big age gap between these two. Please, not here. No mushy stuff. Ongaga, what you tell me? Why Makara? I'm better at everything than Makara, so why not me? I mean, she does look a lot more mature. Or an older, I guess. Not, you know, like a tween. Like the other girl looks like. Makara, Makara, Makara. Always Makara. Tell me, why is that? There are things Makara does better than you, Nagita. So she's the one I want to be with. Damn! Oh. Okay, fine. Let me ask you something. What does Makara do better than me, exactly? Okay, I'll tell you all. Ah, alas, the secret will be known. It was a year ago. I was stung by a scorpion. This is it. I am finished. A scorpion sting. I will die. What's the matter, Mr. Ongaga? Are you alright? Nagita. A scorpion got me. I won't live much longer. I'll call the doctor right away. Stay here. No time. Stay, Nikita. I don't want to die like this. Is this guy kidding me? Strongest warrior beaten by a scorpion. I'll call the doctor. Stay here. Was it a trick? Mr. Ongaga. Mr. Ongaga. Mr. Ongaga. Master Ongaga, what are you doing here? A scorpion got me. I will die soon. Stay by me, Makara. I won't last much longer. It is my last wish. Stay, Makara, by the dying Ongaga. Thank you, Makara. He says her name a lot. Well, he got slapped up good. Silly, you're the strongest warrior in the desert. Who will protect Muskalaka when you're gone? Scorpion's venom. Nothing can be done. I am dying. Mr. Ongaga, we need you here in Muskalaka, and I need you, too. Oh boy. Oh boy! What are you doing? Don't do that, Makara, you'll kill yourself! Stop! Miss Muskalaka needs you, and I need you too. Some of the scenes in this game are like super weird. I don't think we're ever gonna forget the pumpkin panty ritual. Makara sucked the poison from me and she became infected. Mascara was dying and fought for 3 days. But that's not how Venom works. Makara risked her life to save me. If it weren't for Makara, I probably wouldn't be here. Really? So that's what happened. Makara has incredible courage. No one can match it. Not even me. I fell in love with her. ... Well, now I see. So that's why Makara was lying there too when I brought the doctor to you. And Makara probably wasn't good enough to say anything about it, huh? Well, I guess, Makara, I admit it. I could never have acted as bravely as you did. You are the one for Ongaga. There's really no room for me between you two. Sis. Nagita, thank you. I want his workout plan. Tone, take me with you and defeat the evil wizard. I understand now what Theo was trying to say. I forgot this. Real strength doesn't come from your fists. It comes from your heart. Theo and Makara helped me remember that. Ongaga will try once more to become the strongest warrior. Yeah, okay. Thank you, Mr. Broomstick. I will be with Makara for just a while, Tone. You go ahead. I'll catch up with you. No, you won't, because I need you to get to the next dungeon floor, you jerk. Tone, I couldn't help overhearing outside, so Ongaga back to normal. I really wanted Ongaga to get back to his old self again. I'm really glad. Go away, Vivi. No, it's okay. I'll say goodbye to Ungaga from here. If we talk too much, it may be hard for me to go back to the village. It's the end of my mission here. I'm sure Ungaga will be a great help to you on your quest, Ton. So long. Yep, later, nerd. Oops, I almost forgot. To enter the last chamber where the moonship is kept, you need both the sun signet, which is kept by sand warriors, and the moon signet, which we moon people control. I believe that the sun signet has been handed down for years to the village chiefs. The problem is, the moon signet, which was supposed to be kept by us, Nem doesn't like little hassles, so he left it with the sand warriors so they can manage the entire temple. Oh, but please don't blame Nem. Managing a tomb is hard work. Anyway, both of them are kept by the people of this village. Remember now you need both signets to enter the last chamber. So I guess this is all I have to say. Make sure you beat that wimpy genie. We'll probably try some fishing. Yeah. Oh, we're gonna have to save it again because I wanna use those upgrade items on our newest character. Damn, I've used a lot of money. There we go. All upgraded for now. Yeah. And let's see what he starts with. Actually, not a bad weapon. 35 attack power out the gate, huh? Who gets the foundation in this act? Wait, I already have the wiki open here. Oh, okay. We can't even get the item yet anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, save our game one more time. And let's begin to fish! So let's see here. We're gonna save our game. And now, if I recall, we can tell if it's a good fish. Like a Baron, because it won't go after Minun. Oh my god, this is such a small pond. I love it. Nope. Why did I ever do the waterfall? Could that be a Baron then right there because it's not going for the bait? Let's see. Either this fish is really dumb. Oh no, it likes that bait. Okay. What about this big boy over here? Nope, I turned on accident. Dang it. Yeah, he likes it too. Okay. Reminds me, Barons can only be caught certain times a day. So in the Oasis, they both like morning. What time is it in the game right now? So it's about to be afternoon. We can't let that happen. Technically, it's still morning. Alright, so we need to find fish that don't like Minun, but like potato cake. I don't think any of the fish in this pond are even big enough to qualify. You knew that little one wanted it. Hiya! Go! Even at the worst RNG, this is not that bad. Wow. Let's see. Oh yeah, that fish likes that. Yeah, we don't want that one. Okay. We'll switch it to night, or dawn, or dusk, if we have to. If we get a fish that doesn't like Minin, we'll save state. I can't tell. I think this is like, because of the shallowness of this area, you gotta be like really careful. Oh my god, you. This fish is such a zoomer. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Why did we get stuck there? Okay, not that one. What about that one? Nope. Let's speed it up to dusk, because I for sure both like dusk. Oh, we were at the wrong time of day. Although all along. Bunch of small fish in there. Alright, so I think that fish likes our bait. Let's see. I think it does. That definitely does. Alright, what about you? You do. I'm gonna look up the Baron real quick. Okay. We're doing everything right now. Oh, except for that. Whoops. We really need to redo our inventory, so I don't have to go this far down. Alright, we're gonna check this guy and the one on the left. Let's see. Oh, the one on the right, my bad. This is such a better fishing spot. I think that's a Baron. Alright, we're gonna save state. Yeah, because the Barons honestly take for freaking ever to catch, even with bait. Come here, you. Right in front of us. See, that's not what we want. Oops. Oh my god. No! I don't remember what fish that was. I think it's him. Is it possible there's a fish that doesn't like potato cakes? Oh, that must be a martin then. You know what? I think we should go and get the, some apples. Don't even like potato cakes, Wino? But potatoes are so good! I like the Arby's potato. I used to like the Arby's potato cakes, but they've gotten kind of weird lately. I think it's just like it's kind of like what would you call it? Like a hash brown? Alright, we're gonna sell some inventory. But let's see if there's anything we can put away. You regret the words you typed? I know, right? I could totally go for some buttery, salty potatoes right now. Oh. Ah, sounds so good. We're trying the menu as much as possible so that we don't have to worry about the time changing. Chives and cream? Oh. Stop it. Getting me so hungry. I'm actually pretty hungry right now, and I normally don't get hungry that easily. I'm very happy we switched fishing spots, though. Isn't it dinner time? Oh, it is very dinner time. And then somebody made, like, biscuits and meat covered in gravy for me. And then Amy's in class right now, so that's why we're waiting to eat. But I'm looking forward to it. Very much looking forward to it. Alright, now we're gonna save state the game again, so ignore the, grindy sound. Grr. Oh, that right there! St. Louis ribs? Oh, that sounds so good! Alright, look at the size of that fish! You're broiling them right now? I never do ribs, I really should. Ribs are so damn good. Alright, that's gotta be a Baron. How do we get it away from the other ones, though? Wait, that's seriously not a Baron? I'm so mad about it. I must know. What is this huge thing? I must know. If that's not a Baron, what is it? Oh, whoopsies. Come on. Oops. I don't intend to keep it, but I want to know. Is the bait too close to the edge? I think the fish is stuck. You could totally send me some ribs. Just email them to me. Ribs.jpg. Oh my god, this dumb fish. Oh, this dumb fisherman. I just want to know what this is. No, I did it again! I'm too excited about catching a fish I don't know. Oh my god. I accidentally pressed X when trying to reposition my hand. Alright. No idea. Bear, come here, boy. What are you? Yeah, not worth it. There's no way any of those are one. Nope. It's so much easier because we can just see the whole pond now. I love how fast it throws the fish out. Oopsies. Alright. That's a big enough fish to test. Wait, where's our minin? What? I think I did the other thing. I think I save state instead of load stating. Luckily this will still work. But, oopsies. So what we're gonna do is, if it doesn't like this, it's either it's a one of the two big fish that we want, and it'll either take a poison apple or a potato cake. Maybe. I could totally be wrong. We might have to go buy another minin because like damn near everything likes minin. Let's see here. Alright, let's save state real quick and then we'll test this fish out, right? Hiya! He's like waiting for it. Okay, well, now we know. That's not a good fish, though. Sad. Alright, where do we buy minin? We need another minin. Bait. You can't buy it. God, the wiki for this game is just such trash. Let's reload our save where we still have the minin. I want that minin back. The only way to get minin is to literally go and farm dungeons for it, and I don't want to. I could probably figure it out, but like the wiki just literally has a dash next to this next to the bait. Kind of sad. This game's wiki is just so like it's got good spots, but then other spots in it are just like why. Level 5. I wonder what level 5's recent game is, or what they've done the most recently. Now, if we did this right, Yep. Let's not screw that up again, huh? Alright, let's go for a bigger fish. I mean, I guess. Not big enough, honestly, but... Damn it. Turn around. We need him to do a U-turn right now, but... we know that's not one. Maybe? There. Alright, we're gonna test it one more time. Ah, damn it. It seems to be ignoring the minin, which could mean that it's a garden. Yeah, okay, cool. So, that fish is either a martin or a baron. So, let's try this. It's a martin. Okay. It ate the bait instantly! Whatever, we can buy that bait, but at least we know. I'm not worried about a guy saving that bait. Oh, fishing. Yo, could you, stop moving? Go under. Fishing on a normal console? Absolutely never would do this. Come here, you. Are you gonna eat this bait instantly again? You're thinking about it, I know. I think it's stuck on the edge of the water. Really glitchy. It's like it gets stuck on the edge of the sand where the sand meets the water. How about here? That'll work. There were ways when we did do this, don't lie to yourself. Well, funny enough, this specific minigame I never used to do back in the day. And I think I know why. I can't remember it, but I feel like this is why. Yeah! Alright, there's a martin. Why was that worth 215? Now there's some other games. Oh my god, there were some games I beat repeatedly. Like, the game I can remember playing the most is either Mega Man Legends, Metal Gear Solid, or back from PlayStation 1. Or N64, PlayStation 1. For Mega Man Legends. But, what else? I can't remember what else. What games like that? Super Metroid, Super Mario 64. So, funny story, I had Super Mario 64 before I even had an N64. I got it like a couple days before. And I remember the nights where I thought I was so smart and I put the blanket over the TV. And then, like, that way my dad couldn't see the light. And then I would play the N64. And yeah, he caught on to that real quick. It did not work out very well. I was a huge fan of Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime was just like the most atmospheric game of its time. We'll check these. Yeah, GameCube. I heard they're gonna make a fourth one, but like, as usual, I'm not gonna buy into the hype. What happens, happens. Okay, so that's a garbage fish. What about his brethren in the distance? I'm stuck on a bush. So you actually can't get around right here. Kind of annoying. You Mr. Fine Robot Ass. I missed that game. I played a little bit of 3, and I never played 2. After the first one, I just never had the money to buy any other games. I was pretty broke during the GameCube age. You stopped at Prime? Yeah, the boss of the game was, like, stupid hard for me. Like, Mecha Ridley was easy. But the boss, like, Metroid Prime itself, yeah, that wrecked my crap. And the Omega Pirate, like, theme song when you were fighting him was so freaking good. Just everything about how you got your upgrades in that game. No. This bait is not for you. See? Only put the RE Remake, Prime, Smash, Wind Waker, and I think you've all ever played. I heard they're, like, re-releasing Resident Evil 4. Which is awesome, because that's by far my most played Resident Evil game ever. I love over-the-shoulder shooters. Like, I'm totally down with that. South America. Oop. Oh, yeah, I think it was some kind of South America country. Oh, we got another big fish here. Yeah, Crazy Colt. And then that girl, Leon, no! Man, that one had some really, really violent deaths. Like Leon getting his head chopped off by chainsaws and stuff. Whew. Alright, well, we found another fish already. Another regular. This freaking minigame, I'm telling you. Damn bait just flies off the shelves. Oh, that was my bad. Yeah, crazy action buttons like when you have to play Indiana Jones or get hit in the back with like a 10-ton boulder. And that stupid Salazar guy. Oh, come on. And then beating the game would get you the Chicago typewriter and stuff like that. Yeah. I'm willing to use 2 bait for each one of these. Oh, he took it too! When Ada become hotter than Jill. Ada's always been hotter than Jill. It's all about that dark hair. Oh crap. Oh my god, this damn fish! You like the dirty brown blonde hair? That's fair. But how about that Leon though? What a hunk. Oh my god, this fish is so glitched out! What is it doing? Something about it makes you want to wash it? Let's get all that discoloration out of there. Okay, what is up with this fishing spot? Alright, what about right here? Yeah? What is it about this fish that it won't take the bait? God dang it. I think the fish doesn't have enough space to grab the bait. I think this part of the pond is too shallow. Maybe? You're mine! You're mine! It's mine. Yeah, you don't actually get to see what the fish actually looks like in there. So, with that, we have enough materials to make the 7-branch sword. That's kind of exciting. Let's save our game. A baron would be nice. Oopsies. Oh, Amy, there's food on the island, so whatever we make, we can have some of what Jeff made, too. It's really good. It's really good. Oh, I think it likes that. There's food on the island if you want to go try it real quick before your next class. If you want. We can have both. I am a man capable of eating all the meats. We need to make sure that this isn't a generic big fish. Because those exist. Oh. Yep, generic big fish. Okay. So, in case anybody doesn't know what I'm doing, there's 2 big fish in this pond that will only go after one kind of bait each. So I use a crappy bait that almost all the fish in the game like, and if they don't go for it, then they're one of the 2 big fish that I want that only have 1 bait per that they'll eat. We're just resetting the pond until we get a big one. Like, that's... I guess this qualifies. We'll check him. So you can see he wants it. That's not the right fish. What about you? Too far away. Make it steak. Hell yeah. We're doing steak today, and then again on Saturday. It's gonna be a hell of a week. Protein-wise. Gonna need that fiber, that's for damn sure. And carbs. Aw, man. Yeah, I don't think either one of these are any good. That's fine. I guess we'll check. I can't use water on fish. That's a lot of food. I don't know if that's a good idea to keep that for 3 days, Amy. Unless you want to freeze it. Your call. Hi, Wino. How are you? I know water is wet. I heard wetness is the essence of moisture. Is that true? Oh no! It could be the illusion of the water, but that kind of looks like an okay-sized fist. Fist? Yeah. We're fisting. Okay, yeah, not the right big fish. What about you? Yeah! Like what you see? Yeah, it did, actually, I think. That's fine, Amy. I'm just fishing now. If this works out, we're going to be fishing for, like, an entire stream. Because I want to make enough materials to get some of the characters caught up. We very badly need to catch up Ruby. We don't need her very much, but there are times when you have to use her. Okay, that's not the right fish. These are all kind of small. No, thank you. Oh, tomorrow I have to work until 5 instead of 4. Dang Christmas parties. That genie just put it in a plastic bottle will be better for the environment. This game's genie looks like Majin Buu. A little bit. Wow, look at all the lunkers in this one. Okay, that's not the right one. What about you? No! You! That's not the right one. What about this big bad boy right here? The zoomy one. Damn it. We gotta keep our eye on it because it's easy to like mix fish up. No. I couldn't tell because of smaller fish. How about now? Oh yeah. Wow, all 3 of those big-ass fish, and they're all crappy ones. I'd love to catch a Baron, because the last one I caught was like 700 points. Let's see. Yeah, that Baron I caught was ginormous. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Okay, that one triggered. That one triggered it. Okay, none of these 3. What about that guy in the corner? The silent one. Is it a one-time type of fish? Nah. It's just the hardest fish in the game to catch by a pretty big margin. The last one I caught, or the only one I caught, took like half an hour. It went through my bait like you would not believe. Damn it. I know the one on the left is a fake, or, you know, crapfish. But I don't know about the one across from us right now. Oh, yeah, okay. Damn it. But yeah, like, the fish we're catching right now are worth like 220 points each on average. This one was worth like 750. We'll check that big one to the left. Or right. Yep, those 2 like it. No surprise. What about you? Oh, yeah. It's so much easier in this pond than all the others. I just can't get over how much better this is. Wow. Look at that one. Oh my god, is it really a crappy one? That's heartbreaking. Hi, Games204. Oh, what? Thank you and welcome and thank you for the follow. Sorry. I saw that just now. Welcome on in. To a fishing simulator. Yeah, see, I don't mind this at all compared to the other spots. Okay, those 3 wanted my bait. I'm gonna reload. You could say that there are plenty of fish. Huh. Maybe? One of these 3 right here? You. Oh yeah, he wants it. Yep, okay. You can tell by the behavior that they're showing us that they're probably crap fish. Oh yeah, look, he still wants it. What about you in the corner? Damn. Wait. Wait. Yeah, I think that one also liked it. Like, so we have enough points to make the 7-branch sword, but the dice are hot right now. Plus, I don't want to go back to the last act and reset the time and all that. Because the best farming spot's going to be the act before this one. Without a doubt. Junk. Oh no. No! Do not steal my one bait. Please. That would not be good. You. Oh man. We're having a lot of good fish right now, but not the ones we want. Not you. What about one of these two? I will take one of you if you want to bite. If you don't bite my fish, my pole. Oh, it does want it. Alright, let's check that one in the back. It's a little small, but you never know. Oh, yeah. We could, like, alternatively just throw poison apples at everything and see if it bites it, but this seems more better. Because we only have to do this one bait instead of two. That one in the back is actually Martin size. Okay, that's not a good one. That one in the back could be a Martin, I think. So we're just gonna try to... No! That corner right there is impossible to get to, I think. Oh, okay, maybe not. Damn. I know this isn't the most entertaining thing, but unfortunately, it's necessary for our rise to power. To defeat Majin Buu on Dark Cloud Ball Z. Oh man, does that make Sound Krillin? Or does that make her Bulma? Or does that make... I guess Ruby would be Bulma, right? Nope. Getting desperate. I will try you. Well, damn. I would like to think a Baron is just going to be so massive that you can't miss it. All the noms. Look at this. Wow, I'm dumb. Fish, stop! Nope. Couple of big ones in this one. Hey, bear. No, 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 please. No. 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 No.
What are you doing? Bear, come here.
That one up there at the top could be one. I don't know, we haven't checked it yet. Well, that's promising. Wally says hi to Bear. Ha ha ha! Oh, Bear's saying hi back.
No.
I think that's a Baron right there. Or not. Oh, not a Baron, but, you know, a Martin. Let's go for it with an apple. We don't have to worry about losing the apple, kinda. Because, only that fish will take it. Oh boy. Yeah, see? Oh! Too fast. Cool. So that's a regular Garian. A Martin Garian. Try not to lose our bait, because we keep losing, like, one apple every time we catch one of these. On top of the one that you lose when you catch it. Will this be it? Nope. Stop nibbling and take it whole. I think Bear sensed Wally when he barked earlier. Do we go to the other side, or do we wait? Oh, we wait. Wait. I can't see. Camera angle, please! I wonder what the average time spent fishing in this game is. It's supposedly the fastest way to upgrade weapons. So I can only imagine, like, half of the gameplay. A 100% speedrun of this game right now is like 6 hours. I had that many hours at the end of the first act, I think. Come on! You are the worst fish. Angie, Yuna. We don't go fishing in 100%, thankfully. Yeah. Oh, you a speedrunner of this game? That'd be cool. I started watching one, and then I had to stop. Because I was like, I'm going to see everything and remember it. Oh my god, this fish. Welcome in, by the way. Fishing with apples is tough. I know. These fish are like... Oh, come on. It was under the water. Did runs of any percent no credit warps. Oh, nice. Oh, we got it. 80% no credits warp. Is 90% no credit warp? That's like a 20-minute run, right? Something like that. But hell yeah, we have a lot of points. We need like a couple thousand. Any percent is the 20-minute. Okay, yeah. Some of the like things you could do to this game is it's kind of nuts. Also, one thing I told myself I refuse to do is the broken dagger glitch. I don't know if it works while emulating the game, but yeah, can't do that. No warps is around 6 hours. Ah, damn. Probably will work. I definitely like, whenever I play through a game, I love watching like speed runs and at least one good casual run of the game. Like, that's why I did the Subnautica when I finished it recently. I watched a couple speed runs, and then I started watching somebody's like the two most popular Subnautica casual playthroughs. I couldn't stand those people doing them. You guys not playing the game before? Yes. So I haven't played this game in like, oh god, sorry for the sound. The sound crunches real bad when I save state. I haven't played the game since probably at least 10 to 15 years ago. But back when the PlayStation 2 and this game were hot, or, you know, fresh, I used to stay up, like, really late with a buddy of mine. Like, we'd pull all-nighters on the weekend playing different games, and, like, this was one of them. We each had our own save file we played through. We didn't really have guides. Like, we didn't have the internet at his house to, like, look stuff up. So part of it was trial and error. And, yeah, I played through the game once. I've never done Demon Shaft. And I've done a lot of failed attempts where I've, like, started this game and just never finished it due to whatever reason. I totally abused the hell out of the mayor in the first act of the game, like the first city. Like, every floor, I would just go back to the mayor and tap out on, like, all my water, my health, and my repair pattern. I was not subscribed to Game Informer magazine. I wish. Back when we had the internet, back when like, it was, like, first a thing, me and my brother had to share a computer. So I'm sitting there trying to play RuneScape, and he's just like, "No, it's my turn." I'm like, God dang it. The good old times, am I right? Crummy dial-up. We've come so far. Alright, I think... Okay, that big one was going for it. 16.6, yeah. I know, my friend's mom used to have AOL when we stayed the night. And she would set the parental controls to disable the internet connectivity after a certain time, but he watched her type in the password one night and got around it. So her alternative to that, to get around the dial-up, you know, because it was dial-up, but she would call the landline, and it would disconnect us, and then she would know that we were doing something. Oh, I didn't put bait on that. Oopsies. Wait! They took my minion! Oh, you're good. I didn't even see the message. Whatever, we're loading. We're loading. Alright. Do I still have it? Yeah, we do. Oh my god. That thing nibbled that bait in like a second. Like, what the hell? Yeah, I remember... I feel like I abused the broken dagger glitch at one time, like, when I played this game before. And that was probably one of the attempts I never finished the game. Because, like, if you abuse that glitch when you're doing a casual playthrough, you're gonna, like, get bored quick. Because, like, you don't have to do the weapon leveling much. You don't really have to do anything. Oh, he likes that. I gotta say, though, my favorite character right now is definitely... all range characters are my favorite by far. So, like, I'm still rocking a Deusac for him, which I'm going to turn to 7 branch after I feel like spending the points and just raising it real quick. And then for Sal, I already have the Divine Beast title. And then I threw, I have a Synth Sphere that I already got, Quench and Durable. I landed a Durable weapon, so I just rolled him into a Synth Sphere. It doesn't give me that many stats, like, at all. Like, my stats aren't that great for the Synth Sphere, but from this point in the game, for at least the first, like, 4 or 5 acts, I want to just focus on, a passive ability Synth Sphere, and then roll it into, like, a really good weapon later. Like, this last Judgment I found is a real powerhouse. Like, Goro actually can 1- and 2-shot enemies at this point in the game. It's kind of nuts. I really wish I could figure out how to fix the audio glitches, though. Yeah, Goro's kind of weird. Like, if you don't abuse his power attack, it's just gross. Although, I can't say I'm a fan of Tone. I feel like Tone's basic attacks are super annoying, because they just lead him into getting blocked by an enemy, and then you shatter your weapon. Or you just eat durability like no other. I had that actually happen to me. I save after, like, every 1 to 3 floors, doesn't want to do in progression. Yeah, I know. I think that was probably a lot of people's biggest complaints with this game back in the day, was like, you know, yeah, Breath of the Wild did it, but these guys did it first. Bear, what are you doing? No, 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 no. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, they want that. Like, I know I want to go for a Chronicle, but, like, all I'm ever going to use is Sal and I think... What's the machine gun guy's name again? Like, I'm just going to use range characters for the Demon Shaft if I can. Awesome, yeah! Stick is here! Stick is almost here. Oh, you see Amy pop in for a second? She's chasing down the dogs. Yeah, I feel like Osmond's gonna be my #1. Just because, like, some enemies are so mean to melee characters. There are enemies that are really mean to range characters too, though, like those cannons in the shipwreck. But yeah, I want to make a... I'd like to, like, make everybody's best weapon. We don't really have to make Goro or Gaga's best weapons or Ruby's best weapon until endgame anyways. Like, back then, at that point in the game when we could just buy gems. Like, 3,000 apiece or whatever. Oopsies. I feel like he likes... Oh, they like that. They're doing the fish happy dance. Yep. Okay. I want to catch another Baron. So let's take a look at the fish log so far. The Baron that I caught in the waterfall is still my biggest fish. That sucker put up such a damn fight. Oh my god. That's a big one in the back. But I don't know how big a Baron would be in here. Or if it'd really be that visually different. Wait. Did you just not go for this? Ooh. Boys, get out the apples. And by the apples, I mean that one apple I have left. Alright, we're gonna save state it and try this. Yeah. Alright, it's a marten. Oh no! I keep accidentally, like, pulling the trigger the minute it touches the bait. But we only have this one bait left, so... We're gonna be a little scummy when we do this. Oh, bear's rolling around the ground next to me. Come on. How was it not the biggest one I caught?
4 minutes.
Oh, it was!
4 minutes.
4 minutes? Okay. Oh. That's super exciting! Mm. I don't know how many points I should save. I was trying to do the math on, like, the different gem combos and weapons I would need to get to the Chronicle. And I think the 7-branch sword is just going to be the laziest way to do it. So for that I need 2 garnet, 2 pearl, and a peridot. Let's check that real quick. Let's throw an upgrade into our weapon and we'll have to call it for the night. This is bedtime. Not bedtime, sorry, it's dinner time. So if we go to build up, we're doing this one. Right? We need garnets, pearls, and a peridot. That's fire, thunder, holy. Yeah. Let's double check this. Yeah, because that'll get us a 7-branch sword, which then we'll upgrade to the Atlamilla sword. Okay. So... do I really need 2 garnets? I do. Yeah. Get out of here. Why do I feel like I actually only need 1 garnet? Let's save it, and... so 2 garnets, 2 pearls, and a peridot. That's what we're going to buy right now. No! Two garnets, 2 pearls, 1 peridot. Do we really need 2? No, we didn't. We'd only needed 1. But do we need more garnets later? We do. Doesn't this get me, like, really close to what I need? I did the math wrong. I judged it wrong. Because if we were to upgrade... no. Oh, right, it's not going to show what's in there. So we need fire, thunder, holy. I know what I did wrong. We do need fire, thunder, holy. And then to build it up, let's check this again. Weird. Normally you don't need attack or SP to level it. This one still needs Holy and Fire. We're not doing that. I wonder if SP is actually required. Or speed. No, speed's not required. Attack shouldn't be either. Let's see here. So to go 7 branch, we do need 20, all 20s, all the way across the board. Just doing some math. No, not math. I'm sorry. Just reading. So yeah. It's not going to show us, but according to the chart, we're missing attack and SP, but I've upgraded weapons while these 4 stats are in the red before. So that's what I'm just trying to figure out what I have to do. Let's go here. We can test that really easily. Oh yeah, we have an extra pearl and garnet. Oops. It just maxes this weapon out. Huh. So yeah, that's 7 branch sword for you right there. Which of these gems gives us attack power? Not you. Not you. You. So I guess we need attack and speed. But the smart way of getting a little bit more attack and speed on this weapon would probably be to just, like, level up a Buster Sword to level 5, and then just synth it down, because it would be good enough. It's interesting that the 7 branch sword is actually requiring us to get the attack and speed bonus requirement, when previously we haven't seen ourselves need that, but that's fine. Thank you.
I don't think it's seasoned enough. I don't think it's seasoned enough.
That's fine.
It's ready.
DMC, I can say Buster Sword. We're gonna call it Bastard Sword. I know, this steak is so good. So yeah, I guess we really just do need the attack level. And that means to get the 7 branch sword, we're gonna need 65 attack and 80 speed. So yeah, it would really benefit us just to go back and farm some SP with like we could use the Dewsack if we wanted to. So let's say we did this, right? But you could just roll a 46 fire attack, max stat at Dewsack, and we go into like the back floor of the wreckage 414, and just do the thing where we murder the enemies real quick, and then we just switch weapons over to the I don't know, maybe the Buster Sword or something. And once we get that, 60% of those 2 stats will automatically be enough. I won't even have to touch it, and then we'll synth it in, and then we'll have a 7 branch sword. And we'll be good. Alternatively, we could just keep pumping gems into the Dewsack, because we know we need a bunch of stats anyways. So, like, in order for this to become the Atlamilla sword, we need 25 more anti-dragon, and 25 more anti-mimic. Wow. And 5 more anti-metal. So that's probably 2 of each of the +10 gems for them, and then a diamond. Yeah, that's probably what we would do. Just 1 diamond and 2 of their anti-gems. Do we even have any of them? Let's see. What's this do? Nope, don't need that. Cool. Yeah, so a diamond, 2 emeralds, and 2 of the anti-mimic gem I forgot the name of. And we can upgrade this, like, we could almost go straight to... Oh, no, actually, because then we need 20 more ice element, 5 fire, 5 thunder, 20 wind. That's actually easy. Yeah, we could bounce up to Atlamilla sword pretty quickly with Tone, and then he'd just be decked out. Granted, you know, Tone is not going to be our first or second pick for most enemy encounters. So, yeah, so I'd say next time our goals will be, we're going to go and take this Dewsack and use it to power level, oopsies, this Buster Sword right here. It's going to suck. Also, the Buster Sword gets 4 freaking slots. It sounds stupid, but we might actually just dump some buy and dump some basic gemstones in here. Not gemstones, sorry, some basic, like, attachments. Just to boost up something that we know we're going to need eventually anyways. I don't know what it would be. So, like, an attack plus 3 should still be 2 extra raw attack power at their synthing, give or take. I don't know how the game rounds up or down. Oh, it rounds down, actually, so it'd still probably be plus 1. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, I did it once before. I have no problem just, like, lazily plus 5ing a weapon, and then just synthing it, dumping it, not worrying about anything else. Because gem farming is going to be a fast way to gain all the secondary and tertiary stats. So we'll see. Alternatively, we could just use 5 power-up powders on some crappy weapon and synth it, but we're not going to do that. Because even when we get the Dewsack up to the 7-brand sword, we still have 2 more upgrades. Atlamilla is a hell of an upgrade, and then getting it up to the Chronicle Sword is a feat by itself. And I think with 78 attack power, this Dewsack should slaughter stuff. So, yeah, also Quench Durable, so nice. So yeah, we'll call it there. Next time we play, we'll have... Now that I can't upgrade, I can't really math out how I'm going to progress after this sword until I make it. Because my sword's not going to match the one on the wiki. But, so, tomorrow, I think I'll be back on, probably a little later than normal. Well, there's no normal. I don't typically play on weekdays unless I have something I really want to play. But, yeah, so, we'll upgrade the Dewsack tomorrow. We'll start, and then we'll go back to fishing, and we'll try to upgrade the Angel gear. Oh, yeah, have a good night, Angelina. Thanks again for stopping by. I really appreciate it. It's like one of the best parts of playing the games online. It's just like getting to meet other people that are also fans of them. I think that's really fun. Yeah, tomorrow we're going to do lots of fishing. Oh, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. We're going to be doing a lot, for sure. I'm saying, we're going to do the... I have a feeling we're going to end up doing the Demon Shaft. The boss, I heard, is extremely hard. We're making all the weapons for at least one of every max weapon. Or at least one max weapon per character. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to upgrade this to 7-brand sword and start figuring out how to get it to the Atlamilla sword. I want to start working towards the next weapon for... I want to get the Divine Beast title up for Sal. For Goro, honestly, Last Judgment is... That's super freaking strong. Like, yeah, that's a great weapon. I don't think I'm going to bother with him because his charge attack does like 300 damage, minimum. So he's set. On limited floors that require him, he's good. For Ruby... She's got a problem, and that problem is I have invested 0 effort into her. What we're probably going to do... I don't really want to raise a weapon just for her, because I don't plan on using her for anything other than limited floors that require her, because I'd rather just use Osmond as a ranged character, or Sal. So, for her, we'll probably just hope to find one of her mid-tier weapons in the Sun and Moon Temple, or the next dungeon, and then boost that up. And work towards Mobius or Secret. I think Secret Armlet's the best one. For... Ongaga, I have no idea. I don't know anything about his weapons. So, we'll figure him out as we go. Whoa! Sorry, there's a fire truck driving down the street covered in Christmas lights. That was really cool. But yeah, so we'll do all those weapon up. We'll start at least working on Tone and Sal should see a weapon upgrade next stream. We'll probably do a majority of fishing, and then if we get enough gems to get their weapons up each 1 to 2 tiers... Because I feel like we can do this now. We'll try to finish the Sun and Moon Temple, which the dungeons themselves are easy. Like, there's no challenge to just getting to the boss of the dungeon and building out the towns. That's easy. You know, building the weapons, spending the journey to building weapons and building them is the true, like, the meat of the game. To me. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by and for the advice and stuff like that. The fishing is really fun when I have people to talk to while doing it. Yeah, Wino, Angie. Hi, Games. Thank you so much for stopping by, Amy. We're eating dinner together in a second, so... Yeah. We'll pause there, and next time we've definitely got some exciting upgrades to go. So, take care.